It's Wednesday, November 19th, 2025, and this is your Appalachia Daily Update. Today we're talking about a deadly house fire in Grape Creek, two serious law enforcement pursuits on local highways, a lawsuit over a life flight helicopter crash, a prescribed burnout by Hiawassee Dam, and your Murphy Bulldogs charging ahead in the football playoffs, plus where you can find a free Thanksgiving meal if you or a neighbor needs one. Let's start with our top story. In the Grape Creek community, a house fire on Friday has left one person dead and two firefighters injured. Fire crews were called to a home on John Taylor Road when neighbors reported the house on fire. Firefighters pushed in to try to reach an occupant still inside. In the process, two firefighters were hurt and had to be taken for medical treatment. Despite their efforts, one person inside the home did not survive. As of this morning, authorities have not released the victim's name, and the exact cause of the fire remains under investigation. For folks in Grape Creek and the surrounding area, this is a reminder of just how quickly a house fire can turn tragic, and of the risks your volunteer firefighters take every time they answer a call. Staying with public safety, we have two separate vehicle chases to tell you about from the last few days. First, on US 19 near Murphy, a homeless man from Cornelius was arrested after allegedly leading law enforcement on a pursuit Friday afternoon. According to reporting from the Cherokee Scout, officers attempted to stop the vehicle, but the driver refused to pull over, and a chase followed along US 19. Investigators say the suspect was eventually brought to a stop and taken into custody. He's now facing multiple charges, including at least 2 felonies, and has been booked into the Cherokee County Detention Center. No serious injuries were reported in that incident, but any chase on that road at that time of day is a real risk for other drivers. The second case involves an armed suspect in a chase on US 64. On November 14th, deputies were working a traffic checkpoint on East US 64 at the Harshaw Connector when, according to the Cherokee County Sheriff's Office, a driver refused to stop and took off at high speed. Deputies say the vehicle crossed into oncoming traffic lanes, then crashed. The driver ran into nearby woods and disappeared for a short time. A trooper and a deputy later found the suspect, identified as Joshua Nuttall of Concord, North Carolina. They also recovered a firearm at the scene. Nuttall is charged with felony flee to elude arrest with a motor vehicle, felony possession of a firearm by a felon, DWI, reckless driving, and other related offenses. Thankfully, there are no reports of bystanders being injured, but this is another reminder. If you see blue lights in the area of US 64 and the Harshaw Connector, it can go from routine to dangerous very quickly. Now to a story out of Graham County that still hits close to home for many in far western North Carolina. A Graham County woman and her husband have filed a lawsuit over a life flight helicopter crash that happened during a medical transport back in 2023. According to the Cherokee Scout, the suit names the helicopter ambulance company and the pilot, alleging negligence connected to that accident. The couple says they've suffered physical injuries and emotional distress as a result of the crash. The case will likely play out over months, if not years, in the courts, but it's a reminder of the balance between the life-saving speed of air ambulance flights and the risks that can come with flying in mountainous terrain and challenging weather. We'll keep an eye on the case and let you know if there are any major developments that could affect air medical services in our region. Let's shift gears to fire management that is planned, not accidental. The Nantahala National Forest is conducting a prescribed burn near Hiawassee Dam this week. The burn covers about 74 acres near Hiawassee Dam Access Road and Prospect Road, west of Murphy. Forest officials say this is part of a larger strategy to reduce built-up vegetation, which can feed more dangerous wildfires down the line. During the operation, some nearby roads and trails may be closed temporarily, and drivers could see smoke along local roadways. If you hit a smoky patch, remember to slow down and turn your headlights on. The Forest Service stresses that these prescribed burns, when done under the right weather conditions, help protect nearby communities, infrastructure, and natural resources, including many of the places locals love to hunt, hike, and camp. And speaking of weather conditions, let's talk about today's forecast. For Murphy and the surrounding area, we're looking at a mostly cloudy day with temperatures climbing into the upper 60s to around 70 degrees this afternoon. There are a couple of light shower chances, especially early and again later in the day, but no widespread heavy rain. Tonight stays mild, with temperatures holding in the 50s under mostly cloudy skies. For anyone thinking about outdoor burning, keep in mind that even with a little moisture around, you should still follow all local rules, have water and tools ready, and never leave a fire unattended. On the government and policy front, Cherokee County's stance on federal land management is getting extra attention again. Back in February of this year, the Cherokee County Board of Commissioners passed a resolution opposing abuse of the Antiquities Act. That resolution pushes back against what the board calls large-scale land grabs through national monument designations on federal or private lands in and around the county. That resolution is being highlighted again on the county's website this month, and Cherokee County is part of a broader, multi-state movement where counties have adopted nearly identical language. Supporters say they're trying to protect local control and private property rights. Critics note that the Antiquities Act has also been used to preserve culturally and ecologically important places for public use. Whatever your position, it's an example of how national debates over land and conservation are playing out right here at the county level. Let's talk Thanksgiving schedule for local government. Cherokee County has announced that county offices will be closed on Thursday, November 27th and Friday, November 28th for the Thanksgiving holiday. That includes most administrative offices in Murphy. So if you need to take care of permits, tax questions, or other county business, you'll want to handle that earlier in the week or wait until the following Monday when normal hours resume. Looking at sports, this has been a big week for high school football around the mountains. The Murphy Bulldogs absolutely rolled in their second round 2 playoff game, beating Albemarle 57-14 on Friday night. With that win, Murphy improves to 9-2 and extends a strong home winning streak. Albemarle's season ends at 5-7, while Murphy moves on to host Community School of Davidson in the third round this Friday evening here in Murphy. Community School of Davidson has put up big offensive numbers, so it should be a high-energy matchup. Elsewhere, the Hayesville Yellow Jackets saw their season come to a close with a 44-7 loss on the road to East Wilkes in the 2A bracket. And the Injures Wildcats wrapped up their campaign with a loss to Robbinsville 56-7 in 1A action. With football winding down for most teams, attention is already turning to basketball. Schools across the area are tipping off their winter seasons, including Hiawassee Dam, which is set to host Macon Early College in a home game this week. We'll have more on hoops as those seasons get rolling. Now, let's close with some community and happy news. If you or someone you know is worried about having a place to go on Thanksgiving, there are multiple free community dinners planned right here in Cherokee County. First, Reach of Cherokee County and the Rotary Club of Murphy are teaming up for a free Thanksgiving meal in downtown Murphy on Thursday, November 27th. It's open to everyone, no ticket, no cost. There will be options to walk up or drive through, and the focus is simple: a warm, homemade meal and friendly faces for anyone who needs it. Also on Thanksgiving Day, there's a community Thanksgiving dinner at Harmony Hall scheduled for noon. That event is also free and open to the public. If you know someone who might otherwise be alone, this is a great time to reach out and invite them to come along. These events are about more than just food. They're about making sure nobody is left out during the holidays. And that's the news for today. We'll see you tomorrow. If you found this newscast interesting or want to know how to be a part of it, contact us at podcasts with an S at Riverrun, that's all one word, .digital. There's no need to add .com. That's podcasts at riverrun.digital. And remember, take care of your neighbors, and they will take care of you.